Bankers Bob and Susie work for Acme Southeast Bank. Bob is a CRA strategy leader, and Susie leads the Community Development and Strategic Partnerships Department. Banker Bob is new to Acme Southeast Bank and would like to develop a CRA strategy that more intentionally invests in needed community assets and services. Bob believes that Acme's lending and community development activities can help create a thriving community, but he's looking for a new strategy to do so. Bob is excited to work with Susie because her role is imperative to his success and can help facilitate building relationships. Bob and Susie decide to identify the goals of their respective positions. Their goals both aim to enhance community reinvestment, support financial stability, and build strategic partnerships that drive equitable banking outcomes. Bob and Susie have worked for financial institutions for a very long time, but they feel that it's time for a new approach. At a financial institution conference, Bob and Susie learn about the Pivot to Opportunity dashboard from Pivot Partnerships. The Pivot to Opportunity dashboard is a data-driven resource to better understand the barriers and opportunities in customer acquisition and guide more effective community investments. The Pivot to Opportunity dashboard also provides a quantitative assessment of community needs and impact of development activities. In addition to the online dashboard, Pivot also provides curated advising services that align with your organization's goals, creating strategies that give power to your community development activity through strategic relationships to successfully meet the desired outcomes of your financial institution. Let's see how the Pivot to Opportunity dashboard works for Bob and Susie. Bob navigates to the online Pivot to Opportunity dashboard and searches for zip code 33610, where he would like to focus his community development activities. The main map area summarizes opportunities for community development, investment, and engagement around the target zip code. Bob's first goal is to support activities that reduce client risk for Acme's banking products, which will likely lead to an increase in deposit accounts. Bob knows that his bank's investment support is needed, but he isn't sure specifically where or how. Bob clicks on the legend to understand the color scheme, then focuses on the yellow areas, which indicate households and businesses that are generally stable, but on the edge of financial instability. With Susie's help, she could identify churches or other community partners in these areas to connect with households and small businesses to offer Acme's products and services, or identify community investment projects that would quickly shift these areas into a lower community development priority. The high priority areas are shown in brown and represent households and businesses with challenges that are multifaceted and may require coordinated interventions and pooled funding strategies to overcome. Although these areas may seem like places you should avoid, these are actually the areas that present the greatest opportunity to increase market share, reduce client risk, and build a pipeline for lending and other credit options, characteristics perfect for a CRA strategy. But how does Bob help or connect with these high opportunity households and businesses? Susie is looking over Bob's shoulder as he navigates around the Pivot to Opportunity dashboard and notices the sidebar on the right. The pie chart indicates the mix of barriers households and businesses face within the extent in the main map area. More simply, the pie chart lists the why, or likely root causes restricting households and businesses from achieving financial stability. Households in the 33610 zip code Bob has zoomed into face challenges with accessing sufficient or adequate food, indicated by high FS, and challenges meeting its basic needs due to high income deficiencies, indicated by high INC. Important but lower priority business and household challenges include transportation costs, indicated by moderate TC, housing affordability, indicated by moderate HA, and social advancement given existing educational attainment, indicated by moderate EA. Susie considers the information provided by the Pivot to Opportunity dashboard and remembers that she has connections with the local food bank, a workforce development program, and several high schools and trade schools that serve the 33610 area. Susie convenes these partners to discuss strategies to reach these communities and improve the conditions the Pivot to Opportunity dashboard has identified. Although the pie chart summarizes opportunities and activities for Bob to develop his CRA strategy and for Susie to connect with community partners, By clicking on the half-mile Opportunity Values tab, both Bob and Susie can zoom in to a more localized area and view a list of community development and relationship opportunities within a half-square-mile area, further targeting what needs to get done and where. Both Bob and Susie are eager to get started with their community development activities and decide to enlist Pivot's help in a deeper way. Susie reaches out directly to a Pivot advisor to discuss Pivot managed community development activities that she can plug directly into without having to convene organizations or identify activities herself or for Bob. The Pivot advisor also provides a list of Pivot certified strategic partners whose activities are monitored by Pivot and are proven highly effective in changing outcomes. The Pivot to Opportunity dashboard and other Pivot services identify the barriers and opportunities that allow banks like Acme to invest in activities and people so they can thrive. Connect with us and allow Pivot to assist you with your data, advising, and community development needs.